Tottenham Hotspur have not lost away from home this year in the Cups or in the Premier League. Tottenham are now 1 defeat in 11. 1 defeat in 11. And people have been criticising this manager. 1 defeat in 11. I don't know what to say. We are no longer that team. We are no longer that team that lose a lot of games. We are dogged. Listen, there was some very good bits today. There was some very poor bits. But you know what? Tottenham have got 3 points. Tottenham have got 3 points. And we are sitting second in the Premier League table behind only Liverpool. Yes, Palace have to play. Yes, Arsenal have to play. But we are sitting second in the Premier League table with 1 league defeat. 1 league defeat. A big win. Big win. And I got my 2-1 prediction right. So that was good as well. There are 950 of you in here. Smash that like button. Please subscribe if you haven't already. God. Smash that button if you haven't already. Tottenham Hotspur, second in the table as things stand. Level on points with Bournemouth. A +8 goal difference. And again, listen, bit nervy at the end there. And it's one of those situations, isn't it, where Thomas Frank made the subs. He put defenders on. And we got the win. 98 minutes and 10 seconds played. Spurs get all 3 points. Good to see Tell getting on the score sheet. Fair play to him. Kudus getting his first Spurs goal as well, plus another assist for Kudus. And Tottenham Hotspur and Thomas Frank cuddling Kudus, embracing him, and Odegaard and Richie. My manager. This is my manager. I wonder what the Mats and all these people are going to say. We're not losing games. We are not losing games. 1 defeat in 11. 1 defeat in 11. And surely now people need to get off this manager's back. Right? Surely people need to get off this manager's back now and just realize what he is doing to build a football team. Right? We know, right, that we've not got the most amazing depth. We know we've not got a lot of depth, but he's making it work with what he's got. He's making it work with what he's got. And today we saw another. Listen, when we went to 1-1, you're thinking, oh, the head's going to drop. Oh, the head's going to drop. They didn't drop. They didn't. We came back out. We got the goal. I think we could have had a few more in the second half. Listen, I thought Leeds, everything I thought from Leeds, I think we got. A very strong, battling team. Right? I think that's what we saw from them. A lot of high balls, a lot of set pieces, a lot of corners. And in the main, I felt we dealt with it very, very well. In the main, I thought we dealt with it very, very well. Vicario, yeah, look, Vicario, not a great game for him. Wasn't a great game for Porro. But, hey, we move on, don't we? We move on to a home game, if I'm not wrong. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. A home game against Aston Villa. Let me remove this so that everyone can see. People are asking about how they do the coffee. There it is. There's the QR code above me. Tottenham Hotspur have beaten Leeds United. If I'm not wrong, that's 3 wins on the road from 4 Premier League games, and the other one was a draw at Brighton. Leeds away, Man City away. Who am I missing? Why am I missing somebody? Which game am I missing? Am I being an idiot? West Ham away. West Ham away as well. Absolutely, Ash. You're effing manager, Ash. Yeah, your manager. Hopefully now all these people that have been going into YouTube channels this week. Sam, why do you have to do this again? Sam, why do you have to do this? Everybody's enjoying a win. I unblocked you, and then you cry on other channels and say Sava's blocked me, and then you just have to come in here and say Sava, you melt. I mean, come on, man. Can we surely just a little bit of maturity here? Look, I'm not going to block you, but can we just keep it football? Oh, Philip, mate, listen, I love him. Listen, I don't expect to see free-flying football. I don't think we've got the midfielders for it. I don't think we've got the forwards for it. But what I did see today was those moments from Kudus, those moments from Xavi Simons. And they've got that bit of creativity in them. And I think we will see now Xavi Simons stay in that number 10 position. Again, agreed, it's not always pretty, but who is? Do you know what I mean, mate? Who is always pretty? I'm watching Liverpool struggle. They don't look pretty at all times. I watched Arsenal the other week. They didn't look pretty at all times, but they got the job done. And for me, that's the main thing. That's the main thing. And yeah, Perchy, you called it, my man. You did call the winner. Absolutely, you did. Big up. Let's look at some super chats. Thank you to Daniel Marlowe, who's out there in Thailand. Said, I was wondering where Tell was before the goal. Look, listen, he came in, he got his opportunity, he scored, he hit the bar. I can't knock him. Second half, I thought he went a bit quiet. I don't know how much an effect that knock had on him. Then he came off. He looked like he was struggling with that knock. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. That's what we've got to say. Big up to you, Daniel. Really appreciate that. Big up to Cole Howe, who has become a YouTube member. Big up to you, my man. Really, really do appreciate that. Thank you, buddy. Big up to Tottenham Trev's Football Talk says, come on, Sava, up the Lily Whites. Shush to the trolls. Absolutely. I don't understand it. All Spurs fans tonight, right, should just be happy, right? Like, surely we should just be happy. We won. We beat Leeds United away. We're second in the league. We've won. We've broken that curse of not winning a game before international breaks. Completely agree with you, Trev. And big up Patrick with a very generous $20 super chat. Thank you very much, Patrick. Really appreciate you. You're always very generous to me, my man. So good job, Sava. Hopefully Tell can push on. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Now show us. Next game, get the confidence, get back in there. And for me, I think he looked better up front than Richie did. I don't rate Richie. Yeah, I mean, Sam, you confuse me, my man. You confuse me. 1 minute you're saying big up Sava, the next minute you're calling me a melt. Big up to you. Big up to you, Patrick. Really appreciate that super chat. And Moose City, always very generous to me as well. Said Xavi's vision is so good. Soon it will connect. Yeah, he's a quality footballer. Yeah, the Rabona was silly, but he got away with it. Big up to you, Moose City. Really appreciate that as well. Look, I just think that you need to have performances like that where you grind it out. You need to have that. And by the way, I think a few people have put in some buy me a coffees. Let me just check who has. So say thank you. Okay. So Lee Music, thank you very much. Terry O'Shea, thank you. And then Toby or Cat Funt, as he goes by, has put in 3 buy me a coffees. Thank you so much, Toby. Really appreciate that, my man. That is very generous. I appreciate every single one of you who has done that. Thank you very much. It means a lot to me. It really does. Right. Get in your 5-word answers. Sum up today's game. 5-word answers. John said, this team's just not good enough, Sava. We're sitting second in the table, John. We're sitting second in the table. I think he's worked miracles. Yeah, listen, again, I agree, and that will take time. That will take him time. By the way, thank you to everyone who has subscribed. We're only 6 off of 23,200. So if you haven't subscribed, there is the... Oh, no, that's definitely not the link. The link is pinned, but I'll put it in the chat again for anybody that that wants to subscribe. And thank you. We've had a lot of subscribers today. It's felt good again today, YouTube. It felt busy. I think when the chat's busy, it's always good. Big up to my man, Aaron Lawrence. How you doing, Aaron? Hope you're well, buddy. Yeah, get in there. Absolutely. We go into the international break. Do we definitely go into the international break sitting in the top 4? Yes, we will, right? Unless Sunderland would have to win 6-0. Yeah, we're gonna go into the international break sitting in the top 4. I mean, if I had offered all of you that in August, you would have all bitten my hand off, wouldn't you? One defeat. Wasn't the performance trash? No, I thought we did some good bits. I thought we had some sloppy bits. I think everyone thinks that every performance is going to be flawless. I don't see Man City putting in 90-minute performances, or Arsenal, or Liverpool, or Chelsea, or Newcastle. I feel like we're being really, really harsh. I feel like we're being very, very harsh. I've stated facts. That's what I've done, Matt. I've stated facts. You don't like them. You don't like them because all you've done is been critical of Thomas Frank. Fact, we're second in the table. Fact, we've lost 1 game in 11. Fact, we're excellent on the road. Fact, we're hard to beat. Fact, we've not conceded a goal in the last 15 minutes of any game this season. Right? You don't like the facts because it makes you wrong. We all know, Matt, you wanted to lose today so you could have a pop. We all see it. We all see you. Everyone in my chat sees you. You want to lose games of football so you can say, don't want Thomas Frank. We all see you, buddy. We all see you. Listen, wins are wins, right, my man? Big up to you, Damien. How you doing, my man? Absolutely, Dean. We still have Kulu, Mawani, Solanke, Madder still to come back. Then the bench will look better. Absolutely. Who just put something in there? Let me just see. Feeling wonky. Very generous with the buying me a coffee. Whoever Feeling Wonky is, thank you very much. That is very, very generous of you. You guys have been very generous today indeed. So thank you so much for that. Really, though, we should be on 1,000 likes. We're on 650. But hey, it is what it is. Scott, it's a push on from, I don't know who that's aimed at. Ash saying, just Joe saying they rattled us and deserved to win and also beat us on all the metrics. Not all the metrics. We scored more goals than them. Let's see if Joe's going to join. Let's see if Joe's going. Is he still live? Is Joe live? Is Joe live? Let's see if he's gonna join. He's a good lad, is Joe, by the way. Hang on, let's. Oh, why is that not? There you go. Oh, copy. Let's see if he's live. He won't be able to come on, but if he's not, let's see if he does join us. Look, I'd love to think that everyone's happy tonight, right? I would love to think that we're all happy. We can critique individual performances, but I'd love to think that surely we're all happy, right? Surely everyone sitting here right now is saying, yeah. Big up. Tottenham Bills Sabres. Big up to you. Thank you for subscribing. I really, really do appreciate you, my man. Really, really do. Look, I would I like what we're doing. I like what we're doing. We're hard to beat. We're hard to beat. Aussie ran in the comments still there saying Savvy, you're being overwhelmed. Please block them. I don't know what that means. Listen, we're hard to beat. Any football team, surely you want to be hard to beat, don't you? Surely you want to see that dogged nature is in our club. Surely you want to see that, okay, we've not played brilliantly, but won games. Second in the table. Big up to Michael R. Thank you very much. Again, very generous, who has just bought me a coffee. You lot today, very generous. It's mad, isn't it? It's mad when we win games, how generous everyone is. Big up to you. And Joe. No. What happened?
First and foremost, let me apologise, Sava, for yesterday. Because I let you down, didn't I?
Mate, it's all right. These things happen, man.
And I also want to apologise for calling Spurs shit the other week.
Joe, fair play to you though for coming on. Look,
yeah, of course, man.
I don't think it was a classic from either team. Bit of a slugfest, a lot of high balls into the box and stuff. But I got what I expected from Leeds. I thought you guys gave a really good account, very strong. But I do worry about you scoring goals. Not today, but is that fair? Yeah. Or do you think you should have won?
Well, yeah, no, I know obviously the game's not won on paper, but the XG we dwarfed you on. But like, you got to be clinical, aren't you? And we were not that. And look, I don't. Yes, the scoring goals, I hear you, Sava. But for me, I don't look at that game and go, I'm worried. I think over the course of the season, we'll be fine because we've put up a great effort against Bournemouth. We get a point. You know, the only one game we've been bad in is Arsenal. I don't think we were bad today. Do you?
No, I don't think you were bad. I don't think you were bad at all. I think that you I thought you looked a little bit wide open at times at the back.
Yeah, when you were in transition, yeah,
when we were in transition, I think Xavi Simons and Kudus threaded a few really nice balls between your back four. But I was actually quietly impressed with Joe Rodon. I thought he was good today. Yeah. I like your right back as well. I think he does a good job. Getting up and down. And Okafor, I would say. I thought he had the beating of Porro every time today. He really did. So I just don't know. Is Calvert-Lewin? He's good in the air. I just don't know if he's going to score you goals.
I know. But the thing is, what I didn't like as well, and the manager used to do this in the Championship, he looks like he's going for it by throwing three strikers on the pitch, right? So we had Mecha, we had Calvert-Lewin, we had Pirro. But then what happens is we then lose all structure, both on and off the ball. So we've got three strikers on the pitch, but we don't have the fucking ball to actually generate something from it. You see what I'm saying? Which is it's frustrating. Rodon hit the post, obviously, didn't he, early doors as well. Vicario's a bit of a bomb scare as a goalie, I think. So, yeah, Romero wasn't happy, but he did make some good saves. He did, didn't he?
Talk to me, because I've always been like, since we signed Vicario, the line I've used for him, Joe, has been, I think he's decent, no more, no less. I don't find him very commanding at all.
No.
And I thought he flapped at most things you guys put into the box today.
Yeah. Well, Romero went mental with him, didn't he, after the first ball in that Rodon hit the post with. But yeah, I think he's a bit of a bomb scare, but he did make some good saves today. I'll say that. He's a good shot stopper. There was one from Calvert-Lewin that he probably don't get enough praise for because it takes a deflection before he saves it. But yeah, listen, I won't lie as well, and I'm not using this as an excuse. We lost, people. But I thought the referee was shite today.
I didn't feel like he let a lot flow, if I'm honest.
Exactly. Yeah.
Too many stoppages, but it got a bit physical in there at times, didn't it? With Romero and Okafor
and Core as well. Yeah, I did think that. I was a bit like, oh, this might spill over this, because I thought you might. Because who else got? I think Kudus got an early yellow, didn't he, as well? So I was like, oh, yeah. But yeah,
what did you think of Matisse Tell?
I don't rate him, mate. Like, even his goal was I mean, you scored 2 deflected goals. Let's have it right, but you scored them. I don't rate him, mate. I don't rate Odebear. You can do a lot better, in my opinion. Kudus was that X factor. I don't mind your midfield. Yeah, I don't rate them, mate. Do you, Odebear, Tell? They're not Tottenham players.
Again,
I'd take them at my club. I'd take them at my club, but they're not Tottenham players, if that makes sense.
But for me, I just think Odebear's a very safe footballer.
Yeah.
So many times I thought he was one-on-one with Bogle, and you're thinking, try and take him. And every time he turns back and he gives it to someone else, that's fine. But at what stage as a winger do you go, right, I'm going to run at him here? Tell, it's difficult, right? Listen, Tell scored. I mean, that's a huge
Yeah,
improvement from anything we've
Yeah.
seen from him. But I mean, listen, when Richarlison came on, I mean, just awful, just absolutely awful. He can't hold the ball up. He can't pass. He dragged that shot wide. He didn't win a single ball in the air, if I can remember rightly. So it's the lesser of two evils, I think, with Tell.
Yeah, I think so, mate, isn't it? Yeah. Johnson
But
came on though, didn't he, as well? I don't mind Johnson, but I know again you don't, do you? Because it's like different level.
Johnson's good at what Johnson's good at, right? Johnson's good at grabbing the odd goal. Anything else you ask him to do, he's not very good at. But when you pop up and score goals like in European finals, what do you say about the guy? Listen, what I'd say as well, I make you right. I don't see anything in Leeds where I go, you should definitely go back down. I don't.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, exactly.
I don't. I think there's much worse teams in this league than you.
Yeah.
But I do worry about the goals. I do worry from your point of view where the goals will come from.
Yeah. No, I get that, mate. And I do think in January it's something we'll have to address. I think the right-hand side needs addressing. Obviously, we're without Dan James and Nonto, which are big losses for us. Yeah. Aronson was okay, but again, from a creation and goal-scoring perspective, he's not the one. You are right, Calvert-Lewin had a few misses today. Okafor looks dangerous, and I agree with you. He did, he looked like he could have Porro on toast. I just think if he has some better quality up there with him, then we might, we might get more. But I hear you, yeah. But look, we weren't shite. It was a decent game. We move. Like, it is what it is.
No, absolutely. Listen, I'm not one of those fans. Like, you can imagine if that had been Forest, you'd have been getting all sort of pelters. Look, I'll be honest. At the end there, I was like, oh my God, how many of these crosses are we going to have to deal with? And I think that's why he put Danso on. To really help it out. But the thing is, the nature of football fans, we all go mad, right? Like, everyone's going, oh my God, Xavi Simons has come off. And oh my God, we've gone to 3 at the back.
Yeah.
I thought you bullied us in the air. So I truly thought that he did the right thing. But look, Joe, I'm not one to labour. I'm not going to labour the point. And I'm going to do a few super chats and I will end the show because I feel like, look, listen, you've just had to watch that. You don't want to be streaming for ages. Neither do I. But look, let me just do some super chats and then I'm going to send you all over to Spurs Talk Show. I'll send you over to Sean's channel. Big up to Finger Bob. Great name. Big up. He said, we ground that out. Come on, you Spurs. Yeah, I think that's a good way of saying it. We're second in the league. And there's still fans that want Thomas Frank out. I don't know what he's got to do, but big up to you, Finger Bob. Thank you very much. Marios said, good away win. Great. Come on, you Spurs. Second, much love. Last game, you told me Frank out, Marios. You said Frank out last game. Big up to you. Hope you're doing well over there. I know you're in the, you just started all your army training in Cyprus. So big up to you because I know that's a tough old slog, that is. And big up to Jimbo. If you haven't, guys, please go and subscribe to Jim and Kate at The Perfect Match. Great win, Sava. They have not lost at home in a year and a win before the international break. They are a tough team to beat at home. They are. And I think they'll be absolutely fine. Thanks, Jim. Really appreciate you, my man. And big up to 7. Big up to the Sanctuary of 7. I said, Leeds are a great team. I do hope you stay up. Thanks, Joe. Joe. Let's get that trending. Guys, girls, I am going to leave it there. We're second in the league. I'm going to go and watch some 3 o'clock football because I am. Having a night out and then doing a watch along is a big ask. If you haven't subscribed to Joe, please do. One of my mods will put his link in the chat. Much love. Take care. When you get over to Sean, please say Sava Raid. And as always, come on, you Spurs.